Hello and welcome to Elite IIT GK classes. Today we are going to discuss about the Karnataka PSI exams. Regarding the Karnataka PSI exams, what is the procedure of the exams and what are the steps we have to follow for that exams and what kind of syllabus we have to follow for that exams. So in introduction, first stage and second stage. So exam will be conducted in two stages basically. First stage and second stage. So first stage is a physical standard state and they will actually measure the physical standard of the person candidate, and the second stage, those who qualified in a stage 1 only allowed to write the second stage written examination. In written examination also it will have two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. So paper 1 contains essay, precise writing and translation work, and everything is there in Kannada only Kannada. You have to write a essay in Kannada and precise writing in Kannada and translation from Kannada to English and English to Kannada. So Kannada to English and English to Kannada translation here. Okay. So essay writing means, we know that how to write an essay. They will give one concept, one specific concept. On that concept we have to write the essay. For example, we have to give the introduction for that concept. First we will give the proper introduction for that, and then we will move on to the body of the essay. So body of the essay, in body of the essay we have to explain the concept which is given by the paper, in that paper, which is given in that paper, and then later conclusion, in the end conclusion. So conclusion is too important, because this we have to follow the steps like this: introduction, body and conclusion in the end. Okay, fine. Then comes precise writing. Precise writing means they will give a big paragraph like this, one paragraph. You have to read that paragraph, summarize it into the few lines, few words. We have to summarize, but meaning should not be harmed. Meaning should be there. So you have to read the whole paragraph and precise it, summarize it. That is actually precise writing. Okay. Then comes translation. I already explained about the translation. Translation means Kannada to English, English to Kannada. So for this paper we need a good vocabulary in Kannada first of all, because if you are writing essay you need a proper words in Kannada. Because see, if you are writing essay means a evaluator expects some flowery languages in Kannada. So you have to use some kind of good words in Kannada. For that you should have a good vocabulary in Kannada. Then it comes to precise writing. You should understand the concept first. You should understand this paragraph first. Whatever the given, you should understand it. Okay. Then only you can summarize it. Correct. Then comes translation. For the translation, you should understand the word. So don't translate as it is. For example, they give X, Y, Z like this. Don't translate as it is to the another language. You should understand what is the essence of that line. Then translate accordingly. Okay. So grammar should be kept in mind while translating. Okay. Then comes paper 2 of the PSI examination. Paper 2 of the PSI examination. So here in paper 2, major topic is general knowledge. General knowledge. 150 marks, 1.5 hours, and most importantly here negative marking is there. We have to keep in mind, don't mark answer simply. Negative marking is there, that is 0.25. 0.25 negative marking is there, and general knowledge paper stage paper 2. Okay. So what is general knowledge? Everything we will study here one by one. Next one is subject overview. General knowledge. I told general knowledge paper 2. What and all will be there in general knowledge paper 2? It is consist of static part and dynamic part. Static part and dynamic part. For example, here, what is static and what is dynamic? What is static and what is dynamic? Here, static means, what is static? Static means the syllabus, exactly fixed syllabus. History, geography, economy, this is fixed, we can't change it, right? That is static. And dynamic means Dynamic means the syllabus, like current affairs, we have to update the current affairs. If we are going to write any competitive exams, we have to update on current affairs. Current affairs is mandatory. So, for example, we are writing PSI exams. This is Karnataka state PSI exams. So, we have to update the current affairs which is related to Karnataka state as well as India as well as world, what is all happening in the world and what kind of development is happening in India, everything we have to update in dynamic part. Okay. So, dynamic part we can't draw a boundary. So, like from where to where, which month to which month, they will ask, there is no boundary for current affairs. Okay. So, we can expect, we should mostly focus on static part. Static part. So, what is the static part? We'll see. Subject list. So, on which subject we have to focus more on? What kind of subject? See, here it is mentioned the subject list, focus subjects, geography. So, geography and history, economy and polity. Okay, these are considered as pillar subject of any competitive exams. Any competitive exams, you should have some kind of basic knowledge regarding the geography, history and polity and economy. Okay. Then apart from that, apart from geography, history, economy and polity, environment, general science, mental ability and value education. So, we know that geography, basic geography like NCERT, we can study for geography, we can study NCERT, history, whatever we studied in our 10th till 10th standard till 12th standard, that level of history, economy. For example, we are writing Karnataka state exams, PSI exams. For that, Karnataka especially we should focus on Karnataka economy. And when it comes to polity, Indian constitution is very important topic, very important topic. It comes to any competitive exam. So, we should know some kind of basic articles, basic schedules and parts of the constitution and amendments to the very important amendments of the constitution. Okay. Then comes to environment. Environment, which is a part of geography only and comes to general science, a basic science question and mental ability and value education. These are all the subjects we should focus when you are preparing for the PSI exams. Okay, when you are preparing for the PSI exams. Then comes Indian polity. So, today in this class, in this session, I am going to explain about the Indian polity. In Indian polity, we know that, our government has 3 organs, right? What are the organs of the government? Organs of the government. So, organs, government consists of legislature and executive and one more is judiciary. So, these are the 3 organs of government, judiciary, right? So, legislature, executive and judiciary, these are the 3 organs of the government, right? So, these are the 3 organs of the government. What are the importance of these 3 organs? So, what are the works they will do? See, for example, legislature is to make the laws. Legislature is to make the laws and it comes to executive. What they will do? Executive will implement the laws. So legislatures usually sit in the parliament. So in India, parliament is considered as a supreme lawmaking body, right? There you can see the legislatures, correct? So those people who are sitting in the parliament, those are considered as legislatures, thus makes laws for the country, and executives will implement the laws properly in the country. So executives to implement the laws in the country. And when it comes to judiciary, so what judiciary will do? Judiciary will interpret the laws. Judiciary will interpret the laws. So these are the major work of organs of the government. Okay, major work of the three organs of the government. Then next we'll move on to the union executive. So among these three organs of the government, we will discuss today a union executive. In the union executive, president. Okay, so president is a very honorable post in India. Very honorable post, right? So this is a new president. In the last year, we elected a new president, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, right? So what is president? What is the work of the president? Everything is very, very, very important when it comes to union executive. Okay. So Article 52 of the Indian Constitution. Article 52. Some article in the Indian Constitution is very, very important for our exam purpose, especially when it comes to state exams or it comes to central exams. Few articles are very important irrespective of the nature of the exam. It may be center or it may be state exams. But these articles are very important. That's why we should remember Article 52. What Article 52 explain about? Article 52 explain about there shall be a president of India. So there shall be a president of India means, so not a single day the president chair will be empty. So it is not possible. That's why the Article 52 of the Indian Constitution talks about the president. Okay, there shall be a president of India. Then how will the president will be elected in India? So we know that India is a democratic country. How will you define India as a democratic country? India is a democratic country because the head of the state means the head of the nation is elected, right? Our president is elected, not selected or not nominated. It is not a hereditary post also. She is elected. President is elected. And who will elect? What is the procedure of the election? Not all citizens have the right to vote in the president election, right? Not everyone will vote in the president election, correct? So what is the nature of the president election? It is indirect election. Okay, so this is indirect election. The election is indirect means not everyone, normal citizens have no right to vote in the president election. This system is called as single system of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote. Okay, by means of single transferable vote. That process is called as system of proportional representation by means of single transferable vote, and it is indirect election through secret ballot. Okay, indirect election in the sense who are eligible to vote. Normal citizens are not allowed. Then who will vote? So only members of parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, especially members of the parliament, those are elected members, especially elected members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, only elected, not nominated, only elected members of the parliament are eligible. Then including members of parliament, elected members of parliament, and the members of state legislative assembly. Members of state legislative assembly are also eligible to vote in president election. Okay. Then comes qualification. Who can be a president? There should be a qualification, right? So what is the qualification to become a president? Citizen of India, first qualification is always citizen of India. He or she should be citizen of India. Then minimum age to become a president. Minimum age is minimum 35 years. He should cross the minimum age of 35 years to become a president. Then comes, he or she should not hold any office of profit. What is this meaning of office of profit? Office of profit means he or she who is contesting the election of president, she now should not hold any office of profit means should not withdraw any single rupee from a government. Any single rupee. If she or he is withdrawing a single rupee from a government, then it is considered as office of profit. Okay, then it is considered as office of profit. Okay, then so next concept done. So this is all about a little introduction about the president. Okay, so this is all about today's session. Thank you.